Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss about biology last minute checkpoints. Check these checkpoints before you go for the exam. Whether you have done all these checkpoints or not, please go through it once. So biology checkpoints గురించి discuss చేద్దాం ఇప్పుడు మనం. So this is your biology previous year question paper. Question wise, I will tell you what topics to be discussed from your question paper, from your textbook. So this analysis is made by the senior teacher who actually the national award winner and as well as examination paper setter and statewide resource person. So I personally called him and I discussed. He told me some tips for the biology exam. What question, what type of concepts will be asked into what question. So all that was given very clearly. Now just focus on this class. This is very important. It can be used as a checklist for tomorrow's exam. So thank you. So your biology question paper previously, just like physics, it contains three sections, right? It contains three sections. In the section one you will get three questions, very three short answer questions. Every question should have at least 3 to 4 sentences. Remember, you try to write the answer in 4 sentences. 4 sentences లో ఆన్సర్ రాయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. 4 sentences లో ఆన్సర్ రాస్తే యూ విల్ గెట్ 2 marks ఫర్ ఇట్. అండ్ ఈచ్ క్వశ్చన్ క్యారీస్ 2 marks. దేర్ ఈస్ నో చాయిస్ లేదు ఇక్కడ. త్రీకి త్రీ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ఇట్. సో లుక్ ఎట్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. The first question usually write two chemicals required for doing certain experiment. So first under first question usually you'll get an activity. So I'll just discuss briefly first. Totally there are 12 activities in your textbook. Total activities 12 are there. 12 activities. Out of 12 activities you will get 9 marks for these 12 activities. In one question in 6 marks, one question in 2 marks, one question in 1 mark, right? So under 2 marks questions from the activity you will get it as a first question. In that first question usually what they'll ask 100% material required or apparatus required or material required question they will ask. So out of 12, just learn 12 experiment from your lesson. 12 experiments, just for example, in first lesson photosynthesis we have evolvement of carbon dioxide. Oxygen is necessary for doing photosynthesis. Starch, presence of starch in carbohydrates. Light is essential. Like this, we have 12 experiments all over your textbook. So from the 12 experiments, if you learn, you will supposed to get 9 marks. In that 2 marks question will be given as chemicals required, apparatus required, material required concept. So if you write two chemicals are four in 4 sentences, material required 4 materials, if you write, you are supposed to get 12 marks for this. So first question is always about material required and apparatus required for this 12 experiment, right? Then we'll go to the second question. Second question usually a reasonable prediction question will be given. Second or third question, like reasonable prediction, that means what will happen if it is not there, what will happen if that is not there. So what will happen if oxygen is not present? What will happen if carbon dioxide is not present? What will happen if starch is not present? So such type of questions can be asked in 2 marks question as one question. This you can do easily with your understanding. So this general understanding question you can easily do it. And third question also, third or second question, suggestion based questions will be given. Suggestion is nothing but daily life implementation. How your biology are utilizing in daily life. It is also very easy to answer. So usually the suggestion based questions will get 6 marks for it. 6 marks in the sense one question will get 2 marks as well as one question you will get in 4 marks. So in 4 marks definitely sixth question will be a suggestion based question. Sixth question will be a suggestion based question, like suggestion given to your friends or precautions to be taken. For example, if there is air pollution, what suggestion you will implement? If there is more sunlight in the summer, what you will do? So all these type of questions will ask. So most most type of questions about fossil fuels. If fossil fuel disappear or vanish, what will happen? What suggestion you will suggest? What precautions you will take? This type of questions. So mostly focus 10th lesson for this type of question, for general understanding question like pollution and fossil fuels, like the 10th and ninth question. Most of the time you'll expect a question from 10th and ninth lesson, suggestion based question. And remember, this is very easy to answer. Easily you can answer, don't worry, everybody can do it if you just know the minimum understanding and minimum sentence formation. Next we'll go to the second section. Second section again, it also has 3 questions where there is no choice. Every question carry 4 marks. So 4 2 is 12, 4 3 is 12 questions, 12 marks will get. You are supposed to write the answer in 5 to 6 sentences. So maximum 6 sentence, don't try to write less than that. In that, the fourth question, so we have first bit 1 2 3 questions, second bit 4 5 6 questions. Remember, in your examination answer sheet also, you are supposed to write the numbers like this only. Don't write section 1 first question, no, sorry, don't write section 2 first question, section 2 second question. Whatever the question numbers are given in the question paper, that numbers only you are supposed to write. Okay. Now the fourth question, what type of questions will be given under fourth question? It is always difference based questions, differences or different types, right? The question is given differences, you're supposed to make a table for it, right? So I'll just give you a list of differences. There are only 8 questions under difference concept. 8 number of questions are given in your textbook. Example: difference between autotrophs and heterotrophs, photosynthesis and respiration, single and double circulation differences, aerobic and anaerobic respiration, like that. So like this, we have only 8 questions. So study that 8 questions. Yes, you will supposed to get one question from that under fourth question in your text question paper, and the fifth question you will get as a table, right? It's very easy. A table is given, a table analysis will be given. Analyze the table and answer the following question. Every answer will be present in the table itself. So just write the table answer from the table, you'll get the answers. And from textbook only you'll get the tables. So study all the textbook table questions. Remember, first what you need to study, what you need to understand is, out of, so throughout your textbook, there are only 8 tables which are important for your exam. So to understand what are the 8 tables, first you need to understand what are not important for your exam. Any table contains numbers. Any table contains numbers. That table will not come in the exam. Remember this, right? For example, we have in the last ninth and 10th lessons we have tables, right? Ninth and 10th lesson tables, we have numbers in that table. So any table contain number will not come in the exam. So only concept based tables will come in the biology exam. So remember, neglect that table contains numbers, then by removing you will get only 8 tables from the textbook. Very 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 important, right? Next, we'll go to sixth question. Sixth question, as I already discussed, you will get a question of suggestion based or precautions, daily life or implementation in your life. So mostly focus on ninth and 10th lesson. That is enough. Next, we'll go to the, let's see here. Explain any 4 biological principles followed in daily life. So daily life questions are very 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 important. So you can do it easily, don't worry. It's very easy question, you can do it easily. And if you go to the third section, 3 questions will be given, but you need to do only 2. So every question carries 6 marks, total 12 marks will be covered. You need to write the answer in 8 to 10 sentences. So what are the main things in this? You will have a seventh question, eighth question, and ninth question. One question you'll get from the activities, lab activity or activity, and one question is conceptual understanding, right? And one question based on diagram. Remember, biology question paper you will have diagram for 6 marks. So one question is from activity. As I told you, there are 12 activities. If you learn 12 activities, you will get 9 marks. One question in 6 marks, one question in 2 marks, one question in 1 mark. A bit question, right? So conceptual understanding, you need to study all the concepts, otherwise you can do all the diagrams. So how many diagrams are important here? First, we'll be one by one. Conceptual understanding question, directly they'll give from the textbook only. So here example it is given. Describe the internal structure of the heart. This is a concept based question from your textbook. So you'll study describe internal structure of the heart, about the kidneys or no sex determination process in human beings, like that. Questions will be asked directly from your question textbook. And one more question is based on the diagrams. So in the diagram, the question is given diagram. Say draw the label diagram, internal structure of the kidney, and explain it. For explanation, you will have 2 marks. For diagram, you will have 2 marks. For table, you have 2 marks. So 2 plus 2 plus 6 marks. If they ask only diagram, for diagram you will have 4 marks, and for labeling you have 2 marks. So do like this. And same way again, the next question, it is based on the experiments. Explain the procedure of the experiment. As I told you, 12 experiments are there. Every experiment contains aim, material required, procedure or precautions, and result. So these 5 steps should include in your experiment. And remember, aim you can copy from your question paper itself. For copying aim, you'll get 2 marks. And bit paper, you have 7 questions. Conceptual understanding, 1 question diagram, 1 question table analysis, and one question is based on the diagram. Well, thank you very much. All the best.